What's going on, YouTube? Greenwood Evil here. I haven't done a Godzilla video in a long while. It's time today to do one. I've been super busy this week. I got the Transformers video out yesterday. I recorded that I don't remember when. It was like Monday or something, or Sunday. But today we have a Godzilla review. I remember that Toy Respect months ago. It's been a while since I've been able to get to Godzilla because I had the other stuff I wanted to do. Toy Respect talked about doing another GMK Godzilla. Doing a GMK, another character from that movie, from Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah. So we have ourselves today, the 10-inch Godzilla from Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah All Out Monster Attack, which is really, really cool. I'm trying to get the focus in a little bit. I want it to be a little bit darker because it's a little too bright right there. Maybe try it like that. Let's see if that works. Maybe we can turn that down. Alright, I don't know. Anyway, I paused it for a second to see if I could. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. I think it's okay. I think you guys can get a glimpse of him. I'll move him a little closer while I talk about this. So basically, what's going to happen is, I'm in the new setup, so I don't have enough room behind me to set up all my other Godzilla characters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show him off for a little bit, talk about him. We'll compare him to the GMK King Ghidorah I did months and months ago. The gold version, the theater exclusive. We'll go through that. Do a quick little comparison, and that'll be pretty much it. But so we're going to start with him. Let's get right into this. So this is the GMK 2001 Godzilla. Of course, it's got his 2002 tag on it right there, which is fine, because that's when it came out. It is 10 inches tall. It's excellent condition. So awesome. I don't want the light to be super bright on him. I'm going to bring him in some so you guys can see all of his detail. Let's bring some light over. There we go. So you have his detail here. He looks good. He's got the ghost eyes. You can see right here. They painted just like the Final Wars Godzilla. You see they painted on the teeth because there's actually just what you call it. There's plastic here, and then of course inside of his mouth you got get the light in there. So you see his tongue. See if we can get some light in there. There you go. See his tongue, pretty cool, nice and red. He has some good detail on his face. He's got his eyebrows. He looks pissed off. His snout and everything's got nice detail. Of course, you see his spines meeting up at his head here, which is really cool. This Godzilla was the Godzilla. Reason why he has ghost eyes is because technically this Godzilla is a ghost because it was made up of all the dead sailors from World War II in Japan. Something like that. Something from the movie. It was a very strange Godzilla story. It was a one-off, basically. This one doesn't really have this is its own movie. It doesn't really have like a sequel or anything. This was just a one-off. As you could see, comes with this really cool tag. Has his picture on it. It says Godzilla 2002 from 2001. Take the sleeve off real quick, and then you can see in the inside here is a bunch of Japanese stuff. I'm sure in the top left you see the blue writing. I'm sure that is like his number. I guess they made a certain amount of number of him. Maybe that's pretty interesting. Then you have your GMK Godzilla in the background here with the tag for 2001. I guess he did come out in 2001. The tag definitely says 2002. The bottom of the tag here was a little damaged. You can see the line there when I got him, but it's no big deal. I've kept it in pretty good condition since then. But he has a lot of good detail on him. So there, his arms have no movement, but it's okay. He looks really good. His claws are nice, that ivory color. Let's see if I can get the light a little bit away so it'll focus in. Come on, focus in. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put his arm up and I'm going to move the camera and zoom in because it needs to focus, and it's not letting me focus. So let's try it that way. There you go. See that right there? A lot of nice detail on the fingers and the claws and whatnot. His arms move up and down. His head does swivel a little bit. But like I always say, you always want to keep it even with the spikes. We'll get there in a second. His other arm here, same deal, same design. His spikes are probably the coolest part about him. His spikes look epic, as you can see. They have a little bit more detail on them. The way that they're shaped, they look a little bit different, which is pretty cool. They're colored like a dark, it looks like a kind of a bluish color. It's tough to see it on the video here, but from my view, it looks like a little like a dirty like bluish gray. It's really interesting. As you could see, he has all of his spikes and all of his glory. They're actually rubber, of course. You know, they move around and whatnot, but they're actually in pretty good spots. Except for this one, got a little bit of a turn to it, as you can see. No big deal. But like I said before, you want to keep his head so the spine pieces here meet. Of course, that's what I recommend for all these kind of figures. Moving down to his gigantic feet. Now I'd say he has really big feet. There's his tag there, 2001. It says 2002. I don't know when the hell it was made. I'm assuming it was obviously one of those years. Then you have the Bandai 2001, made in China. I guess it was 2001. His big fat feet, like I was just saying, same nice detail, just like the claws. Ooh, look at that, looks good. They have some movement. He has some movement here, as you can see. You can pose him in different. I guess you can bend him down some like this, because in one scene he just like annihilates Baragon with his atomic ray. It's epic. Actually, this Godzilla has really cool atomic ray. It looks excellent. Like it looks like everything's being absorbed in through his mouth, and then he fires it. It's really awesome. If you haven't seen this movie, definitely check it out. It's actually one of the best Godzilla movies they've ever made. I really love it. It's such a really wild storyline because King Ghidorah is actually like an ancient dragon who is on Earth the whole time, not an alien like controlled creature. It's to protect. It's an Earth protector. It's very strange. Of course, as always, you have his tail. His tail has some movement to it. I mean, I'm not going to do a lot, but it has a lot of movement. But of course, always want to keep them even. His detail, you know, all the Godzillas have good detail, but this one has exceptional detail. Look at the example. So you see you see all of his little like his scales that go up him. Let me move the light a little bit so you can kind of see. See all his scales he has, but watch when you get to the tail scales actually stretch out. They do a very good job with that on here. They stretch out. They really do a good job with that. And his tail goes all the way down here, and you see the spikes go really small. And then the bottom part is flat. See the separation here? You have the two pieces on the top. It's all one piece, but you have the scales on top here, and then the softer underbelly of his tail, which goes all the way to the tip, which is really cool. Like I said, the detail on him is excellent for him being like a regular Bandai figure, not like some sort of Monster Arts / X Plus or a NECA, which then I have the NECA Godzilla 2001. I'll review him in the future, and then I'll compare him to this one. I'm not going to compare them today because I haven't done the review on both of them yet. While I do the review on the NECA version of him, then I'll bring him out so we can, you know, compare. I like both. The NECA version is kind of clunky. I like it though, but you guys will see. But that's pretty much it for him. He looks epic. Let me show you what he looks like comparison to King Ghidorah. Let's bring over here. So I have my King Ghidorah. Ugh. So, I mean, in the movie, King Ghidorah is, I think, they make King Ghidorah a little bit smaller in the movie compared to how big he usually is to Godzilla. But I think he is still supposed to be bigger. This is not really to scale. I'll leave in the top right corner over here the review for this King Ghidorah, so you guys can check that out too, right up there. Just wanted to show him off real quick, so that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I don't have the Mothra that with this set. I was gonna get it, because I also saw it at JC Comics years ago. I saw it was the theater exclusive Mothra, which was purple. It was purple with all like the little like crystal like, you know, like little glitters in it, which was really nice. But I unfortunately didn't ever pick that up. I liked the King Ghidorah one better. I thought it was a better buy, and I think I was right, but the Mothra was nice. I don't have very many Mothras. I actually have the Armor Mothra from Rebirth of Mothra 3, super awesome. I can review that one day if anybody wants to see that. I know I have a request for a Gamera review, which I do have the entire line of the Gamera series figures from the 90s Gamera trilogy. I have all those figures. I got them all in one shot for $200, so maybe we'll do a couple of Gamera reviews in a row. Let me know if you guys like Gamera. Let me know. I need to know in the comments how many of you like that. Who's your favorite Gamera character from the 90s movies? I have Legion. I have Iris. I have Who else do I have? I have the Gauss. I have the different versions of those, the smaller ones, the larger ones. If my voice is going in, that's because I'm looking actually backwards at them to see which ones I have. I have all of them. It's really awesome. But this was pretty much it for the 2001 GMK Godzilla. Super awesome. Definitely recommend getting him. I don't know exactly how much he goes for. My guess is that he probably goes for about $60 or $70. I'm sure that he's upped in price a little bit because it's a really awesome detailed figure. Look at how mean and angry he looks. He looks so good. Let me move the light a little bit so you can see his ghost eyes. See what I'm talking about? Really awesome. If you woke up seeing this face out your window, that's it. That's it. You're already dead. No questions. But that's pretty much it, guys. Of course, if you like the video, like it, subscribe down below or in the left-hand corner. Don't worry, I'll put up some other Godzilla videos soon. Leave in the comments, as always, with Godzilla figure reviews. Leave in the comments who you want to see. I have, like, Cretaceous King Ghidorah. I have Orga. I have the Smog Monster. Who else do I have? Oh, I have the Gigan from Final Wars that I have to do. I have the SH Monster Arts release with the Godzilla First Edition. I have the Mecha Godzilla. I also have Kiryu. I'm looking at them right now. I have a lot. I have Anguirus, the Bandai version, the small one. I have Mogera, some other stuff too. A lot of other cool stuff that I can do in the future. But let me know in the bottom. Of course, if you could find this guy, definitely pick him up. He is epic. If you can't, I know they still sell right now at Toys R Us or other spots. They still sell the GMK version of the NECA, which is awesome. Looks really good. He's got a few weird looking, the way that one stands, the NECA version, a little weird. I will show him off when I do a review on him. I also have some of the Godzilla 1998 figures. I'm not sure how many of you guys like that American Godzilla movie from '98. I love it. I thought it was excellent. I like the different storyline it took. It was a little goofy, but of course 2014 Godzilla did it better. And then of course Shin Godzilla hit it out of the park, which comes out on Blu-ray August 1st. I can't wait. Like I said, like the video if you like it, subscribe down below. Left-hand corner, I'll leave my icon over here. You can subscribe to me. I'll leave some other Godzilla related videos here. And until the next video, guys, you guys know what to do. Take it easy. Peace.